All right, let's dive into something really cool for any AI developer out there, the AI SDK ecosystem. Think of it as this incredible, curated collection of projects designed to get you building real, production-grade AI applications and fast.
If you're building with AI right now, this probably looks familiar. I know it does to me. There's just this flood of new tools, new frameworks, new SDKs, and while it's super exciting, it can honestly feel like you're trying to navigate a huge, complex maze with no map. You're left wondering, where do I even start?
Okay, so what makes this maze so tricky to get through? Let's actually break down the challenges that we all face.
On the surface, the core idea seems so simple, right? Just call an LLM's API. But in reality, a truly robust application, it's more like an orchestra. It's not just about one violin solo. It's about how all the different parts have to work together perfectly. It's all the stuff around that one API call that gets really, really complicated.
And this right here, this really nails the specific pain points. You're not just tackling one thing, you're juggling all of this at the same time. You've got to manage API keys, figure out rate limiting, give your app some kind of memory, and then you have to wrangle vector databases for retrieval augmented generation, which is just a really powerful way of saying you're connecting your app to its own specific knowledge base. And on top of all that, your users expect these snappy, real-time streaming responses. It's a lot to figure out from scratch.
So if that's the maze, where's the map? Well, that's exactly what the AI SDK ecosystem is designed to be. It's here to guide you through all that complexity.
And here's what makes it so brilliant. See, it's not one giant monolithic project that you have to untangle. Nope. It's a collection of 10 separate, independent, and this is the most important part, production-ready examples. Each one solves the maze using a different popular tool.
10 complete projects. That covers a ton of ground, and it really just goes to show you the sheer breadth of this whole ecosystem.
And here they all are. I mean, take a look. Pretty impressive, right? Just glance at the variety here. You've got LangChain with a Fastly backend, but then you've also got AutoGen with a .NET backend. There's Crew AI, the Versal AI SDK with Next.js, even Microsoft's semantic kernel. And the stacks are just as diverse. Python, Node.js, Go, .NET. This isn't just a learning tool. It's a fantastic way to compare different approaches and find the absolute best fit for what you need to build.
All right, let's peel back the layers a bit and really see what makes these repositories so incredibly valuable.
Now, this is absolutely crucial. This is not just the same Hello World chat app copied 10 times with a different logo. No way. Each project is specifically tailored to show off the strengths of its SDK. So, the LangGraph project, for instance, is built to handle these complex stateful agents, while the Llama Index project is all about connecting your own private data to a large language model.
Let's put a couple of them side by side. On one hand, you've got LangGraph. Its whole game is building these sophisticated, stateful agents that can run in cycles, which is perfect for long, multi-step tasks. Then, on the other hand, you have the Llama Index project, which is all about data. It's basically a masterclass in advanced RAG, showing you the best patterns for hooking up your private documents to an LLM. Two very different tools for two very different jobs.
And here's another fantastic contrast. The Versal AI SDK project? It's all about speed and user experience on the front end. But the official OpenAI SDK project, that's your go-to when you want to master the official features like the Assistance API, function calling, or the vision models.
And I gotta stress this, these aren't just academic examples or toys. The creators made it crystal clear. These are blueprints for real-world production-ready applications.
I mean, this quote from the documentation really says it all. The goal here is to showcase enterprise-grade patterns. That's code for, this stuff is built for performance, security, and scale. This is code you can learn from, build on top of, and actually trust for your serious projects.
So what does enterprise-grade actually mean here? Well, this breaks it down. We're talking high performance with things like Redis caching baked in. We're talking security first with API key encryption, full observability with structured logging and metrics, and to top it all off, everything is thoroughly tested with over 80% code coverage. That is some seriously impressive stuff.
And hey, if you need any more proof of the quality and care that went into this, just look at the documentation itself. I mean, come on. Over 1,000 lines and 3,000 words for each README file? That is an incredible level of detail. It really shows that the goal here isn't just to give you the how, but to make sure you deeply understand the why behind the code.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, this is awesome, how do I get my hands on it? Well, let's take a look.
And the best news is, despite all that complexity we talked about under the hood, getting started has been made incredibly straightforward.
Seriously, it all boils down to these 4 simple steps. You pick the project that looks interesting to you, you clone it, you install the dependencies, set up your API keys in the environment file, and you run it. That's it. You can have a full-blown, production-ready AI application running on your local machine in just a few minutes.
And that's really the key takeaway. This isn't just a bunch of starter templates. It's a full-on masterclass in modern AI development. By exploring these 10 different approaches, you are getting a hands-on education in the trade-offs, the patterns, and the best practices for building real AI applications today.
So with all these amazing blueprints right at your fingertips, the only question left is, what are you going to build next?